to Shopping with Peg.
And Robin.
And we're back with a box. It's not exactly an unboxing because it's already been unboxed and gone through and kind of sort of maybe decisions made, but I'm not sure. So, this is a brand new box to us. This is called Fashom. Fashom. And Fashom is very different than some of the other boxes.
How's it different?
Okay, for one thing, you sign up, and like other boxes, you give your preferences. You tell things you like, you give your measurements, etc. Your stylist then contacts you.
Oh, like an email or something?
An email.
And
says, I just want to make sure this is what you like, you know, etc., etc. You can then email them back with ideas. They give you about 2 to 3 days, and then they say, please go look at your, what we've selected for you. And they give you 7 to 8 selections.
Ooh.
You then go through and you say, I want to see this, 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 and this. They'll send you up to 5 items. Now, if you don't like them all, like I did, you simply write back and say, well, I like these 3, but could you try something different? So that's what I did, and I went through some videos on YouTube, went for Fashom, a plus size, and I watched what different people wore, and then I saved the video and said, look at this outfit at this moment on this video, this is what I like, and I did that with about 10 different things, and so they emailed me back 2 to 3 days later and said, oh, okay, and we put up your selections now. So they put up more selections. I picked a total of 5. I'd already picked 3, torn between 2 and 3. And they went ahead and sent them to me. Now, between when you pick them and when they send them to you, it can be a couple weeks. Meaning, now, if you're like me and you're constantly looking at your app on the phone, you remember what they're sending you. But many people, when they go to open the box, they're like, oh, I forget what they're sending me because it's been so long. Not me. I opened the box knowing exactly what they were sending me because I've been looking at it every day.
So you can check it on your app, what they're going to be sending you?
Yes, there is an app and you can check to see what they're sending you.
Okay.
So, my stylist, I have got to say, knocked it out of the park. By the way, with Fashom, they're like Stitch Fix. You do get a discount if you keep multiple items. However, you get a discount of 25% if you keep 3 items.
So you don't have to keep all 5?
You don't have to keep all 5.
Well, that's different.
You just have to keep 3. So, I'm going to say right up front, right now, my very first box with them knocking out of the park, they may very well be my favorite box.
I thought there was a fight going on out
there. I'm not 100% sure. Stitch Fix took 5 boxes to hit 5 out of 5. Okay? So let's get started. Okay? First of all, my total box was $186.
Okay. How does that compare to other boxes, do you think, that we've tried?
$182. That is actually a little lower price. And I did tell them my price range.
Okay.
And I told them I normally shop at Cato, and these are the price ranges I'm looking for. Okay, so, if I buy all 5 items, which I'm very tempted about, I'm just not 100% sure, it's $136.50, which when you consider we're looking at 2 dresses, a cardigan, and 2 tops for $136.50. That's a very good price.
Yeah.
Even at Cato prices. Okay, so let's talk about the first thing, and this is the one that I fell in love with. This was the first piece where I went, oh, I want. I don't care. I want.
Must have it now.
Must have is this blue-gray cardigan. It is by Skies Are Blue. It is, I'm going to say it's a medium weight cardigan. I'm going to take it off in a minute and show it to you.
And I'd call it about a steel color, personally.
They call it Blue Melange.
Yeah.
So,
I don't see much blue in it, personally.
Now, one of the ladies I follow, whose name is now going to escape me, I want to say it's Vicky something. She also got this in her box. And she didn't like it. She felt it was too lightweight. She felt like it was a cheapened down version of a cardigan. She's in Florida, and she said she'd rather pay $70 for a better made cardigan. Okay? I'm in Texas. Which, Florida and Texas, you know, I can understand they both get cool weather and hot weather. This is a medium weight, not heavy weight, and for me it's the perfect price and the perfect weight.
And you tend to keep pretty warm anyway. Dad and I are always colder than you, so we would go for heavier stuff, but for you, this is perfect.
Now this I would wear around the house, around the office. I will admit, if I was going outside, I might pull something heavier in the winter. But for fall and spring, this is perfect.
And it doesn't feel like cheap or fragile, does it? It's
doesn't.
just light. Let me see if I can get it to focus.
What I love is the stripe down the back. I think that's fairly flattering. I am in love with this piece. So anyway, that was $44.
Okay.
The second piece that they sent, I almost brought in all my black tops to help me make a decision, is this piece that I'm wearing, and I will show it in a minute. But let me tell you about it. This is from Zenobia. And it's their Koshibo solid eyelet top, 2X in black, and it's $24. By the way, that was a 1X cardigan. So sometimes I have to go up a bit. So I was really pleased. Now this is $24. I think the family has agreed. If I get this, I need this in a bigger size. Because right now I'm wearing pretty much all my shapewear I got, holding my breath.
And it's still a little too tight.
And it's still a little tight.
But it is a really cute cup for you. I really would love to see it on you in a bigger size.
I have emailed them and said to them, may I get this in the 3X? And the response has been, yes.
Yay!
Send it back and we will exchange it for you to a 3X.
Will there be like a big exchange fee or something?
No.
Nice.
So, I also like here, there's like a little ridge or something. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of flattering, you know? And as a big girl, I'm used to thinking I just have to have things simple. And having something that's kind of fashionable, like a smaller girl would wear, it feels really, really nice.
Yay.
So, Robin is going to hit stop or pause.
Okay.
And we'll be right back. And welcome back. I am wearing the Zenobia Solid Koshibo top in 2X burgundy now.
Okay, so this is the same brand as the last shirt.
This is the same brand as the last shirt. It is $22. Now, of the 5 items, this is the one that I like the least. Noting, please, that the word like is still in the sentence. I really like things that are more of a V-neck. And I really am not a big fan of this fabric normally. But dang, I like it. I could picture myself wearing a long necklace with this. By the way, earrings, for those who have noticed, yes, I did get my ears pierced. And I'm finally healing up enough to wear earrings. These are by Paparazzi. I should have brought in the necklace to wear it with this top. Because I would have. However, so I really like this top. I think it's really flattering if I were to go up a size.
Can I see your side with your arm up and away? Because I just want to show it's got the same darts that you liked in the black dress, shirt there.
So, nice. I love the color. The color is definitely me. In fact, I think this is the same top that I think this is the same top that Kayla got in Kayla's closet with her fashion box a little bit ago, and I told them I really like that. So anyway, this is $22. It is a 2X. If I keep it, if I get it, I'm definitely sending it back for the bigger size. I think it's a really pretty layering piece. And I'm going to show it really quickly with this. And of course, I have other things it could go with too.
And I like it with those pants.
I love it with these pants. Okay, so let me show the color with the gray.
Okay.
I think that is so adorable.
Yay!
So.
That is cute. Although, the jacket's trying to ride up on your butt.
Well, that's okay.
There you go.
There we go. Speaking of my butt.
Yes.
And speaking of pants.
Yes.
I'm going to address a little issue.
Okay.
So many boxes that I see charge $79, $99, even $129 for jeans. And yes, a lot of times they fit good. I just want to share that these are jeggings from Walmart. They were
They were what, $14, $19? I
They
don't
were
remember.
like $13.99 or $15. They were under $15 with tax, if
Okay.
I remember right.
Nice.
And I have actually gone in, and I have them in burgundy, black plaid. I don't remember if we wound up getting them in navy or if we're looking for them in navy because I have a pair and they're somewhere in the laundry system.
Yes.
In Mount Never Laundered.
And that really deep blue jean look is really nice on you.
Right. So my point is, if you're looking for something that's jean-like, now these are jeggings, okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and show, and they're just pull-on, okay. But if you're looking for something and you just don't have the budget for some of the really nice, the cut from the cloth, and what's the other one? It starts with L, Liverpool, and some of the other jeans like that, I would suggest going to Walmart and taking a look at their Terra and Sky brand. They have two. They have Tried and True.
No, Time and True.
Time and True. And Terra and Sky. Now for me, Terra and Sky is the perfect fit. And so I would really recommend that you go check them out.
And what was wrong with the Time and True for you? Was it too tight?
It just was cut differently. I don't know. I tried a flowered pair in them, and I tried something else, and there's something about the way the two different ways are cut, and I'm not sure what it is, but the Terra and Sky just fits me better. It's like it comes up higher, and it's I don't know if it's a more generous cut.
So if you go to Walmart, they should have both brands because they're both Walmart brands. Try one of each. They're going to have similar patterns, similar colors mostly.
Exactly.
But one's going to fit you differently, and you'll probably find one that you really like.
And the nice thing about it is, what really gets me is I've been able to go in there. I got a pair that fit. And now I can pretty much walk in, go and grab a pair that's that size, and bring it home, and I find it fits exactly the same. So I'm not having to try it on and be like, oh, you know. And it's so easy to return stuff at Walmart anyway. But I'm very pleased. So I will probably, I've been looking at some flowered ones, but Terra and Sky didn't have them in the size I wanted. So I'm really waiting to see what they come out with for spring. But right now I have burgundy. I wish that they would have like a hunter green or a dark charcoal. But I'm really pleased with the quality. I've washed them a lot. I've worn them a lot. Not necessarily this pair, but my burgundy pair. And they're just good. They're holding up really well.
And I remember your blue pair, it did have a contrasting trim for the stitching. Not trim, but contrasting color stitching. So some of them are going to be all one color, and some of them are going to have really nice details on the pockets. And it's, well, for example, it makes Mom's butt pop even more.
Because I'm not sure how I feel about my daughter saying that, but
I'm
okay.
sorry, but you have a great butt for these pants.
So anyway, I just want to let you know that because a lot of times with plus size clothes, they're really high priced many times, and many times you think you have to pay $69 or whatever. Like for example, I went to Cato, and I'm very pleased with Cato. Their jeans that would have been in my size were around $27.99 to $29.99. And I tried on their jeans and I tried on their dress pants. I finally did get a pair of black dress pants that I think I got for $20 or something like that. So those are the two places I recommend that if you're on a budget, you're a big girl,
right, and
you really want something, I would try those places.
So if you're plus size but you're still a skinny fat or straight size, what they call you can still fit up to 3X or so. You can get some really nice cheap stuff at Walmart or at Cato. Ow, cat, get off me.
Now I believe Terra and Sky only goes up as high as 24, 26 or something like that. I am one size down from their largest size. They may have more sizes on the internet. I remember looking. I don't remember the answer though.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, we're going to pause it. I'm going to go to the next item.
And I'm going to kick out this grumpy cat.
But very quickly, once again, one more look at this. What do you think? Should I keep it in a larger size or not get it at all?
Although, even on this size, it's cute. Okay. Bye. Boop.
And we're back.
Yay.
I want to talk about this dress for a second before I show it, and I want to talk about how it made me feel.
Okay.
This is a long sleeve, teen length dress in 2X burgundy, and it's by Renee something or another. It's $40.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I almost didn't pick this dress to try on.
Okay.
Because I've tried sweater dresses before. I've been, laughed at as a teenager when I tried to wear a sweater dress. And I knew the sweater dresses accentuate the belly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I love this color. I love the cut. I'm 20 pounds too heavy. Why even bother? I mean, I may be able to get it on. There's no way I'm going to look good. Why bother?
Right.
But it was like it was everything I dreamed I could wear. It was me, but it was the slim version of me.
Okay.
But I decided to go ahead and try it because I figured it would at least let me look at it, see how it fit, you know. And I have thought, well, I could go up to a 3X, but the fact of the matter is the arms are already a little long, etc. So earlier this week, Robin and I watched a movie. I watched a movie first, and then I was like, please watch it with me. And I watched the movie on Netflix called Dumplin'. And Robin can tell you I was in tears.
Yes.
Because it's about a girl who's overweight. Well, it's about many things. There's many different lessons in it. But there's a line in there that she's going to have to help me say, because I'm probably going to screw it up, where this girl who is overweight is telling her mother why she joined the pageant. And she'd always wanted to be in it since she was 8. And it said something about nobody said fat girls need not apply. And I saw that and I just cried. The first time I saw it, I cried and literally wept. Because I realized all my life as a fat girl, I've been not applying. I've been like, I don't deserve something that a small girl would wear. I need to wear plain things. I need to hide. I can't wear the same styles because those are for little girls. And I've been watching some videos lately of a couple people who are much larger than I am, and they're wearing things, and I'm like, but those legs, my legs look like those, and they're wearing them, and they're showing their legs, and I'm realizing that for 50-some years now, I've missed out on all this stuff because I put myself in a box saying, need not apply, this outfit, this will not work for me. So this dress, in many ways, is my triumphant, screw it world, this fat girl can apply, this big girl can apply, because I do have a lot about me. So anyway, I love the dress. There's no talking me out of keeping it, because unless I go for 3X. So here we go.
Although I think that size is just right for your shoulders and your waist and everything.
Do too.
So I think it's a fine size.
Right, but this is one of those. Right now, I have every single piece of shapewear on practically, and I'm like, but I can do this. So anyway, here we go. This is this dress. I saw it and I fell in love with it. And I am keeping it. And I don't care if you don't like it, because I do. I'm probably going to wear it with some burgundy heels, burgundy hat. I don't know. I may wear it with a feather in my hair. But this is my coming out as this fat girl is going to embrace her body.
Yay!
And I love this dress.
Now, I remember liking how it looked on you even when you weren't wearing shapewear, right?
Right.
I mean, it's not like it's too tight for you when you're not wearing shapewear.
No, it just, the shapewear gives it a more uniform.
Okay. Just checking.
It almost makes me look like I have a waist right there.
Yay.
So anyway, this dress is $40.
But I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth every single penny. And every single time I wear it, it will be like, here I am, world, watch out. I highly recommend, I'm going to go ahead and turn one more time.
Yay!
I highly recommend the movie Dumplin'.
Yes.
To anyone who's struggling with being a big girl, a small girl, not fitting in. just any number of topics. Robin can probably think of others too. It was a very healing movie for me. I've watched it twice. I probably will watch it another 10 times in my life or something and cry at the same places every single time. But I think it opened my eyes to the fact that it's okay to be me.
Sorry, go ahead.
And that who I am is okay just as I am.
Yeah. You don't need to change to become pretty or
right.
You don't need to just be more confident in yourself. You're enough as you are.
Exactly. I think that's good. You're enough as you are. It's like I put on the earrings today and was like, ooh, but I realized that ooh has always been inside of me. It's just now going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is item number 4. It was $40. I'd love to hear your opinion of it, but please know I'm keeping it anyway. And with that, we'll pause it and we'll go to outfit number 5. And I'm back with the final piece. Now there's a story behind this piece, kind of like there was about the red dress. First of all, it's a Zenobia rayon gauze print dress, 1X black.
Now that's the same size as the shirts where the 2X were too small. Or the same brand, right?
Yes.
But the dress is fitting you fine.
The dress is fitting me fine. I think the shirts, it had to do with the cut, and I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm very pleased with this. First of all, when this was in the first selection of items.
Mm-hmm.
And I hit put in the cart, and then I tried to take it back up, like, $52. There's no way I'm paying $52.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a rayon dress. There's no way I'm wearing a rayon dress, because in my weight, you don't wear rayon dresses.
Mm-hmm.
You wear natural cloth that drapes. You don't wear sexy. You don't wear pretty. You don't wear...
That's for skinny girls.
And I couldn't get it out of the cart, no matter what I did. I couldn't get it out of the cart. And I was like, oh, and so knowing what was coming, I was like, okay, I already know. I'm buying the cardigan. I'm buying the 2 tops to get the discount. And I'll just send the dresses back because I already know there's no way they're going to work. Yeah. So, the first thing my husband did when I took it out of the box and was holding it up to me, he looked at it and went, that goes really well with your hair. So I went and tried it on. Robin was sleeping at the time, I think, when the box came. So I tried it on just to show him, and I didn't really have any, special undergarments or anything. And he looks at it and goes, that looks really good with your hair. That looks really good on you. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's rayon. It's gauze. And I'm short, and it's tall. It literally goes down to my toenails here. And I love it.
First time I saw you, and I was like, oh, that looks so good on you.
So anyway, this is the dress. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hem it up to probably around a little below knee length, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pin it and see how it looks and then go from there.
Can you move the chair aside and stand a little closer to the wall so they can see how far down it goes? Yay, thank you. That is a nice long dress.
It is beautiful. It's just, I don't wear heels because I would trip over them.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to shorten it at least some. Now I think if I shortened it to like that, it'd be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think if it was shortened more towards either this or that, showing a little bit of leg, it might look better.
It's hard for me to decide because I keep getting distracted looking at how nice your top looks with it. I'm not looking at the hemline. I'm looking at, gosh, that shows off your chest and your like by the shoulders, and it shows that your skin has this nice sort of subtlety to it. And I don't know, and the sleeves are just right. And
I love it. I love the way the sleeves hang. I love the way the dress hangs.
Mm-hmm.
I even like the fabric. It's not my favorite fabric.
Mm-hmm.
But,
and it does plunge rather deeply. We've got a horizontal line right across, but that's because of an underwear that she's wearing. Yeah. It actually, as you can see, it goes down to where she had her finger.
It goes down to here, which
yes.
there's no way I'd wear it down to there. So, the other thing I thought of is it might be pretty with a silver-colored cami or something.
Or maybe a dickie.
Or maybe a dickie. Or, well, I think a dickie is more to neck, and I want the cami right here.
Gotcha.
Because I want to leave the neck open.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly red or burgundy, I don't know. But I think there's a lot of possibilities for it.
It just looks so light and summery and open and breezy and
The thing I noticed about this too when I tried it on, Regina's trying to come see it, is that it makes me want to, like, I don't go out in the sun much. I burn extremely easy. So it almost makes me want to make sure I use some self-tanning lotion in here to give myself a little bit of color in the summer, or go out in the sun a bit, and get some color here. I really like the fact, I would not like it exposed all the way down to here. That's not me. I'm in my late 50s. I don't feel it's appropriate for me. My husband might like it and smile. But I don't mind it the way it is. And I really like it with the black bra that just, is solid black. So, this is the 5th piece. It is the one that as I said, I kept trying to get it out of the cart. It's $52.
So are you glad you didn't manage to get it out of the cart?
I am glad. I am really glad I didn't get it out. By the way, my stylist name was Kristen.
Okay.
And this is what she wrote on the note for me. Hi, Peg. Thank you for styling with Fashom for the first time. Based on your preferences and Pinterest pics. By the way, I want to add, it's really important you have a Pinterest board and you put things on there so they know what you like. The more you put on it, it really does help them. Anyway, based on that, my Pinterest pics, the pieces I have selected for you are easy, can be dressed up or layered, and are comfortable but classic with a hint of fall trendiness. Hope you enjoy them.
Yay!
So, for the record, I'm definitely keeping at least 3. I may keep 5. I have to make a decision by tomorrow and send them back. As far as the 2 tops. I also want to add that I emailed them, and they did say I could get those 2 tops in a 3X, and they emailed within 24 hours.
Nice.
Like I emailed them that night, and they emailed me back the next day, before noon, I think it was. The other thing is, I emailed them and said, I'm in between paydays. Can I extend my payday out, my date out? And I gave them an extended date that would work for me. And they emailed me back and said, yes, we can do that for you.
Nice.
So I really appreciated that about that, because if those of you who saw my last box, it was a Stitch Fix, and it was a 5 for 5. And it was actually a lot more expensive than this box turned out to be. So I'm very, very pleased. The one thing I do want to point out with Fashom, and I didn't cover this in the beginning, was that if right now your first 2 styling boxes are free of stylist charges.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, after that it's going to be $15 for a styling fee, which is applied towards what you purchase.
And considering how responsive and receptive they are, that's a pretty good price.
Very good. Also, in addition to that, there is no postage back and forth, so that's covered. And then the other thing I want to cover is, this is not a monthly box.
Okay.
You place an order when you want. So, like, if I don't want to place an order until February, that's when I'll place my next order.
Okay.
So it's not automatically set up. You tell them when you want another box. You tell them what you're looking for.
That's nice, and you're not going to be surprised by an unexpected, oh wait, they shipped that out and I wasn't ready for that yet.
Exactly. Which I have faced with a couple of others. Now, I also want to cover a couple of other things. As many of you know, I've been part of Stitch Fix, and I have been part of Nadine West. I am trying to decide what to do about Nadine West. My last 2 shipments have been extremely disappointing. On the last shipment, I didn't even do a video. I did keep out 1 top. And I emailed them back and asked to cancel.
Okay.
And they emailed me back within 24 hours and said, we're so sorry you're disappointed. Will you give us another chance? And I'm not sure exactly who it was who was emailing me. And she says, I'll be happy to style you personally.
Okay.
I'm going back and forth right now. I'd love to hear from my customer, from the people watching this, if you've had experience with Nadine West. Should I say yes, give it one more try? I've had 5 shipments from them. They were the first one. They were the first ones that I bought like 2 items from. But it's almost like a different person styles me each time, and they don't always look at my size. They don't look at my style, and my shipments have been usually 2 for $5 or 1 for $5 You know, with Style Fix, but they're a little lower price line. With Style Fix, it's a little bit higher price line, a little bit higher price.
But you've had more things you like.
But I've had, yes, some of it's more things I like. Some of it is, it's obvious that they're listening to me, and I'm able to ask for the same stylist. And in fact, when I wrote to Stitch Fix about my last box, it was 5 for 5, and asked some questions. I asked if I could keep my same stylist, and they said that I could keep her unless she was like on vacation or something, and they would, you know,
nice,
replace her with someone else. So anyway, I'd love to hear from you. If you were in my spot and Stitch Fix was hitting 5 for 5, and they really seem to be listening, Fashom was hitting 5 for 5. Another company that I'm about to try has already reached out with the stylist saying, what do you like? Show me what you like. Let's talk about what you like. Do I really want to give Nadine West another chance? They're only $9.78 a month. Or do I just want to say, thank you, it was nice knowing you, but goodbye.
And whether Mom goes with Nadine West or not, it may not be a good fix for her, but have you guys found that Nadine West has been a good fix for you, and would you recommend it to other people? Even if it's not working out for Mom? Or is this something that you're like, you know what, I tried Nadine West and it didn't work out for me either, I wouldn't recommend it.
Right. And then finally, and I don't have a note written up for them, I'm going to put it down below. I'd like to recommend another channel that I love. As many of you know, I've already shared Georgia Sunshine, and I've already shared Kayla's Closet. I think Kayla is a sister of the heart. We both like some of the same fashions. In fact, I'll send her links and say, this is on sale. And I'm an enabler. But anyway, there's another set of another pair of ladies, though, that do theirs together also. And they are sisters. And their channel is called Sisters and Stitches.
Okay.
It is not because they sew. It's because they keep you in stitches. Debbie and Cindy are the two sisters, and sometimes they have friends on with them. They do fashion boxes. They do makeup boxes. They do jewelry boxes. And it's really neat because you get the perspective of two people who have two different body types. And one may grumble about, no, it really didn't look good in you. And the other one's going, I liked it on you. What do you guys? And it's just the interaction between them is so much fun.
Nice.
They're becoming, right now, Kayla's my first favorite. And they're tied for second with Georgia Sunshine. But I highly recommend them. They get such a variety of boxes. They introduced me to another one that I really want to try, but it's like $40 or something. I'm like, so I better not.
Maybe you'll just enjoy it vicariously for a while.
I'll enjoy it through watching them. But they just did their first trunk club through Nordstrom, which, by the way, guys, I love you all, but ain't doing trunk club. I cannot afford their clothes. Not when they're like $99 for a top, $129 for jeans. No, sorry. Also, I'd love to hear a little bit of feedback on something else. And I probably should do a separate video about this, but that is, I can't afford to do a lot of unboxings like a lot of other folks can do. But I like doing things like, what can I get from Wish for $10 to use for makeup? In fact, most of my face today was created by Wish makeup.
Nice.
And I'll probably do a video on showing some of those products. Or if I go to Dollar General, can I get the same CoverGirl cosmetics I get at Walmart, and which is cheaper? You know, where can I get something for the best price or whatever? So I like doing things like that. So I'd like some feedback from y'all. Or I like going to Cato and doing, wardrobe testings or whatever, room try-ons. Well, not trying on the rooms, but you know what I mean. So anyway, let me know below what you would like to see. Because Robin and I really want to have some fun with this, but we have to stay within our, what was that word?
Budget.
That was
that word.
I don't like that word. So anyway, we're signing off now. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear, what did you think of the 5 pieces I got? Once again, to go through them, I won't hold them up. I had the cardigan first. Then I had the black top, the burgundy top, the burgundy dress, and this dress.
Yay.
What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? And should I get the 2 tops? Thanks so much for being in here with us. We really appreciate it. Have a great day, night, weekend, whatever.
Bye-bye.
Bye.